Ready? You have high expectations, you said before. Have your expectations so far been met out there for this defense?
I would say no, because there's always room for improvement, and we're always chasing that, golden expectation, just being the best we can. And me personally, I'm never going to be satisfied, and that's what this defense brings. Is like we're not satisfied with doing good. We want to be great all the time, so consistent. We just want to be consistent with that. So we're chasing it every single day. Expectations always there. I feel like our standard's been really good so far, keeping it consistent. Sometimes it's a little rough, but definitely we've been doing a really good job keeping stuff consistent with that expectation.
So at the goal line today, you almost had a pick six there. I mean, that 100-yarder right there, you tipped it. But I mean, Spencer was telling us the other day, you're playing at a level he hasn't even seen you at before. I mean, how, personally, you feel like you're playing pretty well right now?
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing pretty decent. Just really working on like the small things, because those can turn into big things. So I just been working really hard and trying to be the best leader and best person on that, on the field for the team. Just getting guys right and stuff. But I feel like I've been doing a pretty decent job.
What were your kind of the parts in your game, I guess, when you scouted yourself from last year, that if you want to, get to that next level, get to the league, whatever, I mean, what areas are you trying to really hone in on?
Yeah, finishing plays, those interceptions are crucial. I need to catch those. Coverage overall and tackling. Everything needs to be fixed. Everything needs to be better. So now it's just sharpening and just being more comfortable out there.
As a play comes, what do you see now, either on your own defensive side or the other side, that you didn't see before?
It's more like it just kind of slows down for me. Like, this is my second year playing field safety, so it just slowed down, and like I'm able to just see more of my keys and really just key in on my job and just be the best for my team. Yeah, it just slows down.
With guys, safety's graduated and, now having to help new guys come along, what's that kind of added to your, workload this spring, and, what's that been like for you?
Nothing at all. It's been great to help guys. I love it. Just being able to, make these young guys, do the best they can and do a really good job out there is a great thing. I love that, just watching them grow every single day and then watching them mess up is funny too, because it's like I've done that before. I've been in their shoes. I've messed up even worse than they have. But yeah, it's awesome, and it adds no stress or workload to me. It's just out there to help my guys and help them be the best they can.
Do you look at yourself as someone that they look up to now, or is that kind of something you pride yourself in?
I don't like being that guy that everybody looks up to, but I mean I gotta accept it and be like, yeah, I feel like they do look up to me. I try my hardest to set a good example for them on and off the field. So yeah.
How was Banks taken to the nickel position?
Banks is doing a really good job. Really fluid with him playing out there. Very experienced, him playing at UW, getting all that experience from, that team, like it's super valuable, and just what he brings to the table is just everything. It was like very similar to having like a Rod and Shea mix in there, because he's very aggressive. He can set the edge and he can go out there and cover. So he's been growing every single day and doing a really good job. So I'm super proud of him. I'm excited to keep growing with him every day.
In terms of just your mindset and your approach this spring, I mean, how are you you seem more confident, relaxed, just talking to us right here. I mean, just, I know you're going to school and stuff, but just in terms of taking this seriously as a job and knowing you want this to be your future and stuff, I mean, just what's kind of, I guess, your mindset and comfort level just going into the season here?
Yeah, it's my freedom. Me and Coach D have had a lot of talks, and he's like, football needs to be your freedom. And it really is. Like, I'm starting to see that, like, all that stuff off the field, school and stuff, like, God forbid if I get bad on an exam, I got football and practice to help me get that stress out and not worry about things like that. Like, it's my freedom. If I'm going through things, I'm able to just put it out on the field and feel so much better after. So I'm way more relaxed and happy and enjoying it, and I'm just super thankful to have this team and have these guys and these young guys who look up to me, and I'm just grateful for this opportunity again, to even be able to wake up every single day and play football.
I mean, we're a week away from the draft here. I mean, is that something a year from now, or whenever that time comes for you? I mean, is that something you're already thinking about, how to put yourself in position to have the feeling that some of these guys are going to have next week?
Yeah, I mean, if God wills it, he's the man with the plan. I put all my trust into him, been working on that, getting better. I got people like Shayla Depot who've really been helping me out, and Coach D with my faith. But I'm putting all the chips into him, and it's really up to him. I trust his plan 100%, and all glory to him. I wouldn't be here without him.
What do you think the biggest thing you need to do to get yourself ready for that position this time next year?
Stay consistent, and keep playing at a great level. Be relaxed and enjoy this game.
All right, we waited 5 minutes and 20 seconds, but wide receiver, what do you make about? What do you think about that?
I mean, I'm here to help the team. You know, if guys need breaks and stuff, because the receiver room is a little small right now with injuries and stuff. If guys need help and stuff like that, I'm here for it. I'm here to help the team. I'm not worried about accolades. I'm not worried about how cool it looks. I could care less. I'm just here to help the team. It's fun out there though, definitely. I miss it a little bit.
Is it just a fun kind of spring thing right now, or is it something you think could actually become something?
Who knows? We'll see.
Do you have any two-way players that you've watched or that you really liked to watch throughout your life? Travis, yeah.
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter. A lot of other guys too. I forgot his name. He played with the Steelers. How am I forgetting his name right now? Yeah,
Cordell Stewart.
Cordell Stewart and
Randall Al,
and Michigan player too. What's his name?
Woodson.
Yeah. That's huge. Me and Stockton were literally just, he made a joke and sent it to me on text. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So,
how'd that kind of come about? Coach said he called you, but I mean, what was your first reaction?
Yeah, I mean, he called me. Good job, bud. You've been doing really good. I was like, appreciate it, coach. He was like, oh, I forgot. You want to play receiver? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And it happened.
Did they just give you a couple of quick concepts, or?
Yeah, some quick stuff, and I just learned it. Coach Miller's there to help me. Coach Potter, doing a really good job helping me out. I'm studying really hard so they don't have to be worried about my alignments and stuff. So
is it kind of you mentioned football being an escape for you or whatever? I mean, is this going over to the offensive side kind of a stress reliever or something different for you? Just something fun to do?
It's fun. It's really fun because in high school I played receiver, and my uncle Billy Neely was my receivers coach. Really my mentor and stuff. So I know he's smiling if he sees this interview, hearing about this news. So he's always believed in me and he's always coached me. So I'm using everything he taught me.
What do you as the defensive back think of you as the receiver when you look back at the plays you made?
Definitely if I'm guarding myself, I'm like, this dude's got some juice. He can give a little bit, and that's kind of surprising because he hasn't played that in a minute. But in all seriousness, just like honestly, I just really want to bring any type of help. If they need a guy to block somebody, they need a guy to get freaking ran over by a DN, like I'll do it. I just want to help the team.
You had the receiver stats in high school. Did any schools look at you as a receiver, or were you kind of focused on the defense when you were coming out of high school?
I think more schools like considered it, but the defense kind of overlooked the offense, and they were just like, yeah, this guy's a safety. We want him more at a safety. So.
Did you just feel stronger at safety too, or?
Yeah, I mean, I felt really good at receiver too. Don't get me wrong, like I felt good at receiver, but safety was definitely, I feel like where I make my most plays.
So
what translates between the positions for you? What helps is when you're approaching a DB, you're like, oh, I might know what he's going to do because you do it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, just kind of recognizing defenses, recognizing if it's man or zone, because that changes a lot. I've got a new respect for receivers and offenses because, man, that's a lot. They do a lot. They do a lot. Like Chase Penry, Trell, Bolt, like Chris Marshall, like all those guys, Cam Bates, like I got a huge respect for them because their job is not easy. There is no easy job in football. I just got to see more of it now. So, yeah, I mean, really just recognizing defenses, knowing how to attack dudes, it's really helpful.
Is this something you'd like to kind of keep trying to pursue here? Like I said, is it something, I know we're kind of joking about it, but is this something that has piqued your interest enough that you're going to try to spend the next couple months seeing if you can make it work? Or?
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll take my butt back to the defense and play straight that way. So, yeah, we'll see. I'd really like to, yeah.
Do you think at all about, I asked you about the next level and all that. I mean, obviously, safety, you would think safety maybe is the spot you'd be looking at for the next level, but do you think about that at all, or how trying to do this, or should you be spending all your time on that, or how do you kind of think about your future in terms of spending more time on the offensive side?
Honestly, like, It is what it is, man. If you know, if I happen to play receiver more and they're like, dang, you could be a good receiver next level, I'll do it. But I probably think it'll be safety. But again, it's all up to God. It's all up to God. He's
Matt,
man.
you and Matt Lauder, when you guys go up against each other in red zone, it's like must see. Like, what is it about you and him specifically? It feels like you guys both raise your game, the level of expectation. You talk trash back and forth. Like, it's intense. Why is that?
Oh, because he's a great player. Like, he's really good, big body who can run, go up and catch the ball and like hold on to it. Like, that dude is the guy. And especially from a tight end position, like when you go up to guard tight ends after guarding slots all day, you're like, oh yeah, this is easy. You cannot take it easy with Matt Lauder. You can't, because he's going to take advantage of that and he's going to whoop you. So I mean, I go out there and I want to just make him the best tight end, and he wants to make me the best safety. So it's always great work going against him.
Speaking of trash talking, is there either a receiver that you can be like, hey, it ain't that hard look or whatever, you know, I'm doing it, or was there a DB that you've already beaten on a route or something that you're getting after too? Like, has that been fun at all? Doing any trash talking on that side, like in your room now, going up against some of those guys, or they want a chance now to switch over? Or?
Yeah, I mean, like I just try. It's rated E for everybody. You know? it's for everybody. Trash talk to defense, I'll trash talk to offense, like, and it raises that competition. It raises that competitive, edge that we need to have a great practice. So, yeah.
How do you think you've done as a receiver? We heard you made at least a couple catches in one of the practices.
Not bad, like my Uncle Billy would say, like, probably not good. You need to keep going and really do it. So, I'm just trying my hardest. I just want to help the team out as much as possible. But yeah, I'm trying out there, that's for sure. I'll tell you, I'll put all my effort into whatever I'm doing. So,
How do you change your personality, being what I see from you in practice to this right now? Is that tough?
yeah, yeah, no, it's tough. Don't get me wrong, it's really tough. I work on myself a lot, emotional control and all that, and it's difficult because, it's two different worlds. Out there on the blue is one world where I can be a madman, and then out here I gotta relax. So, yeah, it is difficult. Don't get me wrong, because football is really, I don't want to make it my life, but it has such a huge part. But yeah, it is difficult. Yeah, for sure.
Just all the work you guys have put in through the spring, how excited are you to get in front of fans and go out and compete on Saturday?
Super excited. I hope a lot of people bring the energy, and I hope a lot of people show up and see what we've been working on and crafting. So they'll be really excited to watch the young guys too get an opportunity to have a good time in front of fans and stuff, and really just show what they've been growing and improving on every single day. Yeah.
Good.